Alright, here we go. Number 1. It says, find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular 56 gon, round to the nearest tenth. So, of a 56 gon, so I know that all of my exterior angles have to add up to 360. So if I have 52 exterior angles, then I know that I would have 360 divided by 52. That is 6.9, so close enough. Oh, I did 52, 56, no wonder. 360 divided by 56 gives me 6.4, so it's got to be B. 56. Okay. Given BE equals 2x plus 6. So this is 2x plus 6. And ED is 5x minus 12. Find BD. Oh, I just got to find the entire thing. Well, I know that this side has to equal this side because it's a parallelogram. 2x plus 6 has to equal 5x minus 12. If I do the algebra, subtract 2x, subtract 2x, that would be 3x. I would add 12, that equals 18. Divide both sides by 3, and that gives me 6. So I know that x is 6. So x equals 6. If x is 6, then I know that 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 equals 18. If this is 18, this has to be 18. So I know that my answer has to be 36. Don't worry about slope. Find measure angle 1. So here's angle 1. I know that this is 17 degrees. So this is a rectangle. Inside of a rectangle, I know that this side and this side are the same. That means what we really have is an isosceles triangle. So if this is 17, then I know that this angle has to be 17. I know all angles inside of a triangle are 180. So if I take 180 minus 17 minus 17, I get 146. Find the sum of the measures of interior angles of a 48 gon. Well, I taught you n minus 2 times 180. So 48 minus 2 is 46. 46 times 180. 46 times 180 gives me 8,280. Find x. So this is a quadrilateral. There's 4 sides. So 4 minus 2 times 180. That gives me 360. So all of these have to add up to 360. So I know that 2x plus x is 3x, plus x is 4x, plus 3x is 7x. And then negative 12. So negative 12 plus 30 minus 10 plus 2 gives me 10. This has to equal 360. So I'm going to get rid of my 10, get rid of my 10. So that would be 7x equals 350. 350 divided by 7 gives me 50. So I know that x has to be 50. ABCD is a parallelogram. So I'm going to go ahead and create my parallelogram. Let's go A, B, C, D. Measure angle A is 138. It says find measure angle B. Well, I know that angle A and angle B are supplementary. That means that 180 minus 138 has to equal 42. So I know that this has to equal 42. 2. Determine whether ABCD is a parallelogram if AB is 6. Let's see. Parallelogram. So A, B, C, D. So AB is 6. DC is 12. CD is 6. DA is 12. Well, this is the definition of a, this has to be a parallelogram because the opposite sides are the same. So this has to be a parallelogram, so yes. Don't worry about 10. Let's do number 9, and then we are done. So on number 9, here's my rectangle. I'm given measure angle 1. So I got to find measure angle 1. So with inside of a rectangle, I know that these two sides have to be the same, and which is the same as all of these. So these are all isosceles triangles inside. So if this is 12, then I know that this has to be 12. So I know that angle 1 has to equal 12. I know that angle 1 and angle 2 are 90 degrees. That means that angle 2 would have to be 90 minus 12, which is 78. So measure angle 3. I know that measure angle 3 will actually have to be the same as measure angle 1. How do I know? Well, let's go ahead and look at it this way. So I know that these angles have to be the same, and these angles have to be the same. So angle 3 is the same as angle 1, so that's 12. And measure angle 4, I know inside of a triangle has to be 180. So I know that 180 minus 12 has to equal 156. So angle 4 has to equal 156. And we are done.